Hello everyone, this is NARANagi here, and I got a bell for you all to put on the GTS against BlackSpottedZebra. We were playing NU Pokemon with a few random sets here and there, and I'm skipping team review just because I don't really work that way. I'm kind of an old-fashioned player that doesn't do the team preview thing. So anyway, he leads with Typhlosion. I lead with Armaldo. When I first saw this thing, I assumed that this thing would be a Choice Scarf with Eruption. However, he has Substitute, which kind of follows my plan of knocking this thing off because Substitute blocks the knockoff drop. So now he has the leftovers just to keep for himself, and he has the free Substitute, which makes me kind of sad. He's going to be able to burn off the Blast Burn on me, which surprisingly does not kill me, considering it's Typhlosion, and I'm Armaldo, and it's neutral damage, and it's just all that crazy, like, huge fires going on with Blast Burn. However, I hit him with the Rock Slide, take away his Substitute, which is cool, just because he has to recharge next turn. I can hit him with Rock Slide again, and hopefully take him out, right? So yeah, we both have leftovers. He's forced to stay in because due to game mechanics, he has to recharge. Hit him with Rock Slide. Hopefully I can take him out because I want to keep this Armaldo for later probably, just because I can bring up the rocks later on in the battle. However, he lives, which sucks. So I'm just like thinking, okay, I'll just fodder Armaldo and bring in something fresh or just revenge kill against the Typhlosion. So I just end up doing that. He gets the focus. Actually, he doesn't hit the focus blast. What the hell am I thinking? I take him out with the Rock Slide, which is great. So now I have 2 leftovers recoveries on this Armaldo. So now he's over 100 HP. So hopefully he could lift something pretty nicely. He brings in his Beast, which is going to be the Beautifly. I personally am a big fan of Beautifly in lower tiers. I kind of like the thing, and it's really cute anyway. So why not just use it? So he goes to the Psychic because he forgot that his Hidden Power was actually Hidden Power Rock. And I live with 19 HP, which is cool. So I can take out the Beautifly in one shot with the Rock Slide. So now I'm up 6-4. However, it's going to do 5-4 relatively soon just because I'm at 41 HP. He's going to be able to revenge kill with his Glalie with the Earthquake, taking me out finally. So now I can bring in something in, safely switch in my Lopunny, my favorite Pokemon on this team. I really love Lopunny, especially on this team because this thing is choice banded with Limber, not even with Klutz, just because I want all the extra power, and I do have Switcheroo as well if I really need to. But he switches in his Clefable thinking that I might go for some weird move, and I actually go for the Sky Uppercut. And that will allow me to 2KO the Clefable later on in the battle. However, he's going to switch out because he wants to keep it, and since he knows that I'm Choice Scarf because I basically just told him just because I was really proud that I got that prediction off, he brings in his Drifloon so he could safely like be immune to the Sky Uppercut, and now I am forced to switch out. And on my switch, he goes for the Flight Gem Acrobatics. This will be able to basically kill anything on my team at this point. And I did not even think he would go for that. I actually thought that he'd go for the... I actually did not even know what he would even go for in the first place. But he takes me out. So yeah, my Zook went to nothingness. I basically wasted him. But oh well, it was pretty cool. But anyway, I have to bring in my China just because I'm scarfed with Ice Beam. And he wants to keep his Drifloon. So he brings in his Clefable just so he can die, which is awesome just because that thing could be a really crazy wall with like recovery moves and all that. So now, just because he knows I'm scarfed, because I bring it in on a Drifloon with Unburden, he brings in his Glalie, just so he could like take me out with something, and his only move to really hit me with was Crunch, and I actually thought he might go for the Earthquake because he revealed Earthquake, so I bring in my Swoobat and I die from Crunch, which was kind of sad. But now I'm actually able to like just bring in my Lopunny and attempt to revenge kill Sky Uppercut or Fire Punch because I also carry the Fire Punch too. However, I predict the switch. I'm thinking that I thought that he might go into either Drifblim or Murkrow, and I go for Trickaroo, give the Murkrow a Choice Band, which is awesome. I think he's a Violate, which basically just wastes this Murkrow because his only attacking move is probably like Foul Play, and that's what he goes for. I actually thought right here that he might go for the I actually thought right here that he might go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is why I bring in the Kadabra. I mean, just so I can be burned, and since I have the Magic Guard, I won't get hurt for it, keeping my Focus Sash intact. However, he goes for the Fire Play. Since he's Choice Banded Foul Play Murkrow, he ends up taking me out, and I hit him with Hidden Power because my only Hidden Power to really hit him, because Hidden Power Fighting was the only move that I had to really hit him with. So now, basically my Kadabra is wasted right there, along with my Zangoose. But now I just bring in my Lopunny, Revenge Kill, which is cool because basically my entire thing in this match was that I really wanted to get as much kills as I could with Lopunny, just because I love Lopunny so much. So now he's forced to bring in his Drifblim, And my other move to really hit this thing was Fire Punch, because I had returned Fire Punch, Sky Uppercut. And I didn't stay in and go for the Fire Punch because I was fearing the Will-O-Wisp, and I was fearing that it wouldn't really kill, because, you know, it's Drifblim. So I have to bring in my Glaceon, start hitting him down with Shadow Ball or Ice Beam. I actually do go for the Shadow Ball and not go for the Ice Beam, because I thought he would go in the Glalie right here, but I guess he stayed in, thinking he would be able to live an Ice Beam, or thinking that I'd over-predict and go for the Shadow Ball. So he hits me down. I'm almost going to die from the burn and all the damage I took from the Drifblim, and then he just keeps his Drifblim and then switches in his Glalie, so he could take the Shadow Ball. Ice Shards me to kill me after all the burn damage, and now all I actually have left is the is a Lopunny. So I'm in a pretty interesting position right here, because it's 2-1. At this point, I have to get 2 more kills with Lopunny, which is going to add up to 3 kills, which is why this battle was actually pretty cool. If I do actually end up being able to kill the Glalie and the Drifblim, so he goes for the Ice Shard, thinking that he actually goes for he's Choice Banded. I'm sorry, he's Choice Banded. Go for the Sky Uppercut, takes him out. It was a crit. Not sure how much that mattered or not, because I wasn't Choice Banded anymore. But it's still pretty cool, and all he has left is his Drifblim. I'm gonna be able to Fire Punch it at that range, and he's gonna be able to. He's gonna die, which means that Lopunny got 3 kills. So happy, great match, Zebra, and that's all there is to it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle, and maybe you guys can check out my channel, youtube.com/NARANagi, and check out Zebra's channel for some really cool matches and all that really good stuff. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep GTS rolling. Thank you.